So, like I said, that tool didn't get all the way through. I mean, I could get the tool, but I'm going to show you another tool that's a little bit cheaper, and anybody can just get these. I bought this at Lowe's. Anyways, it's just simple. It comes with different blades, again, for wood and whatever. And I used the fine for metal. So, and you know, the blade is in here. So you take it off and stick it in here. You push this back a little bit so we can get a little relief. Can you see in there? And then it's a little harder to use, but for 14 bucks you can't go wrong. It's a simple tool and it gets the job done. So, all right, so the whole thing is out. Okay, so sometimes this tool will make a little bit of a scratch on the drywall. As long as you don't, this is only 1/2 inch drywall and there's a room behind here. So you can't just go through the wall all the way through. So if it makes a little mark, you're okay, you know, but you gotta be careful not to go all the way through. We got to prep this. We got to prep all this to get it soldered and to get a good connection and to get it, you know, all cleaned up. I said I was going to use this, but in this case, this will work. I mean, you put it in here and it'll clean it. I mean, let me do one. You put it down in there, and you can go back and forth a couple times. And then you just, see, it does a pretty good job. But you also have this emery cloth, and you just break a piece off, okay, and then you can go in here and do the same thing. You can go all the way around the pipe to get in the back. You can go on the side of the pipe. Get on the side, the other side. And you go all the way around. So you get a nice shiny pipe. So there you go. Okay. I think the emery cloth does a little bit better job. It cleans it a little bit better. Okay. And then, okay, these little caps, it's what's going to go up here. But you have to clean these too, because you know these are old. I've had them for a while, so they're old. Sometimes when you buy them from Home Depot, they come pretty clean. So what you do, you use this part of the tool, and you put it in there, and you just go back and forth, or just one way, because when you use these tools and the little hairs go one way, when you try to come back, it's difficult. So you could just go one way, and you do it for, you know, a few minutes or a minute, and it gets pretty clean in there. And that's all you need. You really don't need the whole entire thing to be, you know, really clean. So just got to make sure you make that it's nice and clean. And you see that? It's nice and clean in there. And you do the same thing to the other one. You put it in here, and you just go until it's nice and clean all the way inside. You don't want to see any blemishes. And now you have two different. I don't like using the water-based Flux. You know, I like to use this has got acid in it. I find that the water-based stuff it doesn't work as well as this. I'll take the solder and I'll do it this way, and I put this in here, quite a bit of it. This helps. This is good for cleaning. This cleans all this stuff out. So you put that in there, and then usually I have a little brush, but anyways, this is what I have right now. So I'll put this all the way around the pipe too. Try to coat it try to coat it all in the pipe. This pipe we're never going to use again. so it's going to be in the wall. So you got to make sure that you make a good connection. So what I do, I'll take this and stick it in there, and then I'll twist it a little bit, just to. And I don't know if I'm not a plumber, but I don't know if a lot of it is good or a little bit is good. I just put a lot of it, and it's always been good for me. So let's do this one too. Same thing. I go all the way around. I find that if a little is good, a little bit more, it doesn't hurt anything. So other than wasting the product, I guess. Anyways, I definitely don't want any leaks. So I want everything nice and sealed. Don't want any leaks. So there it is. It's ready to go now. The pipes are ready to go. I just clean it a little bit. That way I don't make it doesn't run down. Because sometimes when this stuff runs, maybe after a little while you'll see the blue rust. I think that these pipes corrode, they don't rust. You see a little bit of corrosion on the side because of the acid.